When it comes to ranked fighting games on Roblox, I don't think any game has kept the consistency that ABA has. The simplicity of the combat keeps the game maintainable with little major bugs, and it's safe to say that's what makes the game so charming. Having a system like this means that there's little need for patches and the developers can focus on new characters instead, which is where the ABA roster is so massive. However, this doesn't mean the game doesn't have its problems. This game is definitely not perfect, which is why I'm making this video. The topic of today's video is the rank lobby system and how it desperately, and I mean desperately, needs a rework. This video is addressed to the developers of the game, but if you have anything to add, feel free to comment it down below. The rank lobby system is a result of multiple patches and has not been revamped since release. Just like the game, the lobby is simple. You choose a game mode and you'll be added to the queue where the game will decide the best opponent for you. From there, you will be teleported into game. Simple and effective, right? Well, there's a couple problems that the developers overlooked when they first made this system. Firstly, lobbies are bound to go down or break at a certain point. From that point, it is impossible to join ranked from that lobby/server. This was fixed over a year ago with the addition of the automatic reset timer, which after a set time period at the top of the screen, the server will reload all the information and start from the beginning. Now obviously this video wouldn't be up if everything worked smoothly after this. The next patch introduced a feature where lobbies would merge with one another. While I'm not sure what the conditions are for one lobby to travel to another, I'll try to explain. After a set time period, or once there are too few people in a lobby, the server will transport all players active in the lobby to a more full lobby. While the ABA developers probably had a reason for adding this, it sucks, and I'll explain why. ABA is a very ping reliant game. Ping is a term referring to how long it takes for data to go from your computer to the server you are playing on. The closer you are physically to the server, the less delay there is for your inputs. For example, clicking to punch. So if I, someone who lives in the UK, was to play on London servers, I wouldn't have much delay in my attacks. But if I was to play on American servers, I would have massive delay. So now we know this, there should be no situation where a European player is forced to play on American servers. But there is. European or EU servers are not nearly as big as American or NA servers, meaning that after merging conditions are met, EU servers will merge straight into an NA server, forcing EU players to play with disadvantages. It gets even worse when you consider that at 9 PM UK time, Europe servers get even smaller as people go to sleep. Do you know what this means? It means that you don't have to waste your money on the cinema because you can watch Oppenheimer nuke the fuck out of Europe for free. Servers get deleted in seconds, meaning if you want to play anywhere that isn't America at that time, good luck. So what did the developers do to counteract this? They added two updates, one called Jack and one called Shit. The Jack Shit update are these two buttons here, where it will send you to a guaranteed European or Asian server. On paper, it sounds amazing, but you need to take in fact the human factor, the factor that maybe people don't want to queue up on the server equivalent of a McDonald's playpen made to shut the bottled water people up. Nobody uses this feature, making it completely useless. What people would like to do is be able to queue a regular game as everyone else does without the obvious NA bias. So what can actually be done to counteract this issue? Well, the ABA developers already know because they've helped develop it before. Deepwoken already has a ranked feature where you can select your continent. From there, you'll queue up with people only from your servers. It's that simple. Multiple games have already implemented this, such as Anime Showdown and Deepwoken. There is no excuse why the ABA developers can't implement this, as a good majority of the development team for ABA is also part of the Deepwoken team. Like it or not, ABA is a competitive game, and these advantages should not just be handed out because you live where the developers are from. I'm getting really bored of playing on servers designed for supersized burger people, so can we please add this feature as soon as possible?